Andy, stop. All right, good morning. Who we got on? Hey, McCrae's. Welcome back. I'm not sure how I got thrown off for copyright because I'm clearly playing no music, but yeah. So we'll see if we get a group back. If not, it'll just be us, which is also fine. I had 3 other people that said they were logging on, so I'm trying to wait. See if I can contact them online. I think we're gonna just go for it. What y'all think? Y'all ready? Should we just do it? And if people come in, they can just come in. All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get started. Like I said, if more people come back, then awesome. If not, then oh well. All right. So we're gonna start in child's pose. So your child's pose is big toes to touch, knees out wide. You're gonna walk your hands forward. Take an inhale, then exhale, fold, tap your forehead down to your mat. Press through your palms, fingers spread wide. With each exhale, draw your tailbone closer to your heels. We're going to take 2 breaths here. One more. On your next inhale, come up to your tabletop. You're going to stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Inhale, fill up for your cow. Lift the chin and the tail. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, round the spine. 2 more big inhale, lift up, go up. Exhale, round. Last one, big inhale, lift the head and the tail. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful job. You're going to come to the balls of your feet. Press through your palms. Lift your hips high for your first down dog. You can lift and lower your heels, pedal your feet out. Start to warm up those legs. You're going to take your gaze towards your knees or your navel so that your neck is straight. You're not looking towards your hands. Make sure your fingers are spread wide, pressing through the palms. Shoulders spiraling away from your ears. Make sure there's no crease in your wrist. So if you look forward and there's a crease in your wrist, you need to pull your torso back some or Walk your hands forward a half a print. You got one more breath here. On your exhale, you're going to look forward. Step your feet to your hands, coming into your forward fold. Your feet are hips distance apart, which is about 2 fists width. Toes directly in front of heels like a number 11. Grab opposite elbows, take a slight bend in your knees, and then sway your torso over your thighs. Release the head and neck, shake it yes and no, and back to yes. Shoulders away from the ears. Release the hamstrings and the low back. One more breath here. On your exhale, plant that right palm down, bend your knees if you need. Inhale, left palm reaches tall. If you need to bring your hand to a block or a water bottle or a can, feel free to do so. We're going to bend our right knee to get more of a stretch in the left hip. You also can take your left hand, reach it around, and grab the inside of the right thigh if that feels good. Last breath here. On your exhale, take your left hand down. Inhale, right hand lifts. Bend that left knee, stretch out that right hip. Shoulders are in one straight line. Right palm faces forward. Again, you can stay here or reach the right hand back and around and grab the inside of that left thigh. Last breath here. On your exhale, tap both hands down to your mat. You're going to inhale, roll up your spine, coming to mountain pose. Fingertips go towards the sky, big inhale. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, palms to shins or fingertips to your mat. As you exhale, you're going to step your right foot back, tap your right knee down in the top of your right foot. Inhale, tall. Stack your left knee over your ankle, push your hips forward, and then draw your navel to your spine, pull your chest to the sky. Slight back bend here if you're ready. If not, do not arch the back. On your exhale, you're going to forward fold, pull your hips back, fold over your left thigh. One hand on each side of that left leg. Breathe in here. You're going to inhale up halfway. Walk both your hands to the left side of your mat. Exhale, fold down to your degree. It may not be much. Inhale, come back to center. You're going to come to the ball of your right foot, plant your palms, step back to your down dog. Hips are high. Come forward to your plank on an inhale. You're going to exhale, tap your knees down, chest, chin, inhale, up dog, pull those shoulders back. And then exhale back to down dog. One breath here. We're going to inhale, right foot high. Step the right foot to your right hand. Tap the left knee down this time in the top of the left foot. Inhale, tall. Make sure your right knee is over your ankle, not over your toe. So if you push your hips forward and your knee goes over your toe, step that right foot forward a little bit. Draw your navel to your spine. Inhale the chest high, biceps by the ears. Pull the fingertips towards the sky. If you're a little more warm this time, you can take that back bend. Last breath. On your exhale, forward fold, pull those hips back, one hand on each side of that right leg. Release the shoulders away from the ear. Open up that hamstring. You're going to inhale up halfway. Walk those hands to the right side of your mat. Exhale, fold to your degree. Inhale, come back to center. If your right foot is lifted, tap it down. Come to the ball of your left foot. You're going to rock left to right and come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise tall, mountain, big stretch, fingertips reach high. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back. You're going to stay on the ball of your left foot. Your left heel is lifted. Plant your left palm under your left shoulder. Inhale, right hand high. Your right palm is facing forward. Make sure your right knee is not spiraling too far out, so stack that knee over your right ankle. Engage that left glute and hamstring. Last breath here. On your exhale, bring that right hand down. You're going to walk your right foot to the edge of your mat. You can either stay here if this is enough stretch for you. If you need more, you can bring your knee down. You can bring the top of your foot down. You also can come down to your forearms. You also can roll your right foot open, meaning your big toe will lift off your mat. So anywhere from high to all the way low. You pick where you want to go. We got 3 breaths right here. Last one. Hey, Sierra. If you're all the way down, you're going to bring your palms back under your shoulders. Come to the ball of your left foot. You're going to step back to your down dog. So take that right foot back, lift those hips high. Again, looking at your knees or your navel. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Drop to your knees at any time if you need to. We're lowering halfway down. Drop to the knees if you need. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Pull the chest towards the thighs. Last breath. You're going to inhale your left foot to the sky. Stretch it tall. Step your left foot to your left hand. If you need to use your hand to step your foot forward, feel free. You're going to stay on the ball of your right foot. Plant your right palm under your shoulder. Lift your left hand to the sky. So it's the same thing, other side. Keep that right heel lifted off the ground. Stack that left knee over your left ankle. Left palm faces forward. Breathe here. Last breath. On your exhale, plant your left palm back down. You're going to walk your left foot to the edge of your mat. Again, you can stay here if this is enough stretch for you in that left leg. If not, drop that knee down. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you take the top of the right foot down. Maybe you come down to your forearms. Maybe you roll that left foot open and lift that left big toe off of your mat. 3 breaths right here. Take it where you want to go. Last breath. If you're all the way down on your forearms, bring that left foot flat, come to your palms, come to the ball of the right foot. This time we're coming to the front of our mat. So rock right to left, come to the top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise tall mountain, big stretch. Exhale, fold it out. We're coming into our chair. So you're going to inhale, drop the hips, but lift the fingertips. Pull your knees back. You should be able to see your toes if you can. Once you pull your knees back, I want you to take the curve out of your low back. You're probably like this. We're not twerking, unfortunately, so we're going to roll those hips under. Draw your navel to your spine. Look down. Make sure you can see those toes. Biceps by the ears. This works in your quads, so your legs are properly burning. Your feet can be touching together or apart. If they're apart, make sure they're straight, toes in front of heels. You got 1 more breath here. On your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. You're going to step your left foot back. Inhale, come up, warrior 1. Both of your hips face the front of your mat. So you're not opening up to the side. Your hips are to the front. So if both of your hips can't turn forward, move your left toes more to the front of your mat instead of the side of your mat. 2 more breaths. Deep bend in that right knee. Last breath. On the exhale, forward fold, tap those hands down. Bring the left foot forward. Take the right foot back. Inhale, come up, warrior 1. Again, both hips face forward. Biceps by the ears. Deep bend in that left knee. 2 more breaths. You got it. Last one. On the exhale, tap those hands down. Step your right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, rise tall, mountain, big stretch. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank. So you're going to plant your palms, step your feet back. Remember, you can use your knees. Exhale, halfway, chaturanga. Elbows are in. Inhale, up dog. Tops of feet are down. Then exhale, down dog. Take those hips high. You got 2 breaths right here. 1 more. Inhale, that right foot high. Stretch it tall. Take your right foot to your right hand. Take that left heel down. You're coming into warrior 2. So your hips are facing the left side of your mat this time. Deep bend in that right knee. Right knee tracking towards the pinky toe, but not spiraling out. Shoulders in one straight line. You're looking over those right fingertips. 1 more breath here. Let it go. Then inhale, fill up big. Exhale, take your hands behind your back. You're going to interlace your fingers. Draw your knuckles towards your mat. Inhale, your chest high. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to fold beside your right thigh. Make sure you're not ducking your weight on your thigh. You're trying to not lay your body on the thigh, but use the strength of the legs and your core to keep you up. 1 more breath. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Open those arms back up. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Take your left hand down your left thigh. Reach your right hand up and back. Keep the bend in the front right knee. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. You're going to windmill your hands to your mat. Step back, high plank. Lower down halfway. You can always skip this part and go straight to down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Last one. All right, let's get all of that on the other side. Inhale, left foot high. Take your left foot to your left hand, warrior 2. Drop that back right heel down, open those arms up. Hips are facing the right side of your mat. Deep bend in that left knee, looking over those left fingertips. Breathe here, you got 2 more breaths. Last one. Beautiful job. Inhale big. Exhale, hands go behind. Inhale, lift that chest, pull the knuckles down. Exhale, fold forward. Again, trying not to dump the weight on your thigh. Try to use that quad muscle and your core to keep yourself strong. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, come up, warrior 2, release those hands. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Right hand goes down the thigh, left hand reaches up and back. Keep the bend in the front left knee. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. On your exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. This is the part you can skip and go to down dog. Step back, high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, we're going to bend our knees, tap your knees down. Send your hips back and take a child's pose. We have 3 breaths here to catch your breath. Make sure everything's functioning right. 3 more breaths. Good to go. Last one. Inhale, come back through tabletop, then come to the balls of the feet, push the hips high, come into your down dog. Inhale your right foot high. Step your right foot to your right hand. You're going to stay on the ball of the left foot this time. Inhale tall. This is your crescent lunge pose. Keep that left glute and hamstring engaged. Keep that left heel lifted off the ground. Deep bend in that right knee. You're going to bring your hands to heart center, palms pressed together. Inhale tall, then exhale, twist right. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Keep pushing those palms to the center of your chest. You can stay here or you can open up the arms if that feels better. 2 more breaths. Draw that navel towards your spine. Keep the core engaged. Last one. On your inhale, we're going to open up warrior 2. So spiral to the left. Drop that left heel down, warrior 2. Take a big breath in. Exhale to side angle. You're going to bring your right forearm to your thigh. Reach those left fingertips over the head, stretching towards the front of your mat. Spiral your left ribs behind you. So you're looking towards the sky. You're not dumping your chest out towards the ground. Open up the chest towards the sky. Last breath here. On the exhale, take both hands down to the mat. Step back. High plank. Go straight to down dog if you need. Lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Last one. All right, we're going to get that on the other side. Inhale, left foot high. Step the left foot to the left hand, crescent lunge down the ball of those right toes. Fingertips lift towards the sky, deep bend in that left knee. Engage that right glute and hamstring, breathe in here. 1 more breath. Now we're going to draw those hands, heart center, palms pressed together. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist left. Take that right elbow to the outside of the left knee and then pull those palms to the center of the chest if you can. You're either going to stay here or you can open up the arms if that feels good. 2 more breaths. Last one. Open up to your warrior 2. Drop that right heel down. Open up the arms wide. Hips face the right side of your mat. Looking over those left fingertips, deep bend in the left knee. Big breath in. On the exhale, side angle. Take that left forearm to your left thigh. Reach the right hand up and over. Spiral the right ribs to the sky. Breathe in here. Keep that core engaged. Last breath. On your exhale, take both hands down to your mat. Step back to your high plank. Lower down halfway, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Last one. Look forward on your exhale. Step your feet to your hands, coming into your forward fold, as many steps as you need. Inhale, halfway to a flat back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise, tall mountain. We're going to come into some balance poses. So you're going to take your right arm under your left. What that looks like is here, right arm under. You either can wrap your hands, you can tap the back of your hands together. If this hurts your shoulders, you can take genie arms. Just lift the elbows off the chest. So your arms are wrapped however you prefer. Set your hips low, take your right leg up and over. You can wrap your toes behind your left calf. You can dangle your foot, or you can take your foot down to the ground and make a kickstand. So right arm under left, right leg over left. Draw your knees to the right, your elbows to the left, so everything's lined up in one straight line. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale, unwrap, unwind. Other side, left arm goes under this time. Remember, you can wrap it, bring the palms behind each other to touch, or bring genie arms and lift the elbows. Set those hips low. Take that left leg up and over. You're either wrapping your toes, dangling your foot, or making a kickstand. Wherever you are, squeeze those knees together like you gotta go potty, but you gotta wait. Draw the knees to the left, elbows to the right. Draw the navel to the spine. Take the shoulder blades down the back. Stand tall, breathe here. For 3, 2, And one. Big inhale, unwrap. Stretch it tall. Exhale, hands come down to the side. We're going into our standing leg raise. You're going to inhale your right knee up. Leg is bent. Toes are flexed towards the sky. Take your right hand to your right knee. Open up. So toes are flexed. Knee is bent. Make sure you're not dumping into this left hip. So what we don't want is this. Use this glute muscle, cinch everything upward strong in this left leg. Press through all four corners of your left foot, the big toe side, pinky toe side, and both sides of the heel. You can leave your left hand on your hip, take it out to the side, or lift it high. You got one more breath. Beautiful job. You're going to bring that right leg forward, kick it straight out. Flex those toes towards the shin, lift the arms high. Just breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly take that right leg back. This is your airplane pose. So you look like a big letter T. Drop your right hip down so your hips are level. Stretch those fingertips to the front of your mat. Slide bend in that left knee. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fold, tap it all down. Shake those legs out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise, tall mountain, big stretch. Exhale, arms come down. All right, other side. Inhale, left leg up. Flex those knee toes towards your face. Take the left hand to the left knee, open it up to the side. Keep that left foot engaged. Again, make sure we're not dumping our weight in this right hip. Use those muscles, cinch it all up. You have one line of energy from your right foot all the way through your crown. Right hand either on the hip, out to the side, or reach it out tall. Draw your navel towards your spine. Pull your shoulder blades down your back so you're tall and wide through your chest. Breathe here. For 3, 2, and 1. Release that left knee. Take that left leg forward. Kick it straight out. Flex those left toes towards your shin. Reach the fingers high for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick that left leg through. Come to your airplane. You're in that big letter T again. Drop that left hip down. Your left toes are either pointed like a ballerina or you're going to keep pulling those toes towards the shin. That keeps that left leg tight and light. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot comes down. Shake those legs out. Beautiful balance work. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, tall mountain, big stretch. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to your down dog, hips high. 2 breaths here. You're going to inhale that right foot up and one more breath. Here we go. Inhale, right foot high. Step that right foot to the right hand. Drop that left heel down. Warrior 2. We're not staying. We're just setting up. So get that warrior 2 stance. Now we're going to straighten that right leg. Pull your left hip backwards. Pull your right fingertips forward. This opens you up for your exhale to take your triangle pose. Tap that right hand down. If your hand cannot touch the mat, you can bring your hand to your shin. You can bring your hand to a block or a water bottle, jug of water, whatever works. Wherever you're at, make sure you spiral that right hip under. So you don't want your right hip out like this. Bring your right hip under. Spiral those left ribs behind you. Last breath here. On the exhale, tap that left hand down. You're going to walk your fingers to the left side of your mat. Take your toes out and your heels in. You're going to inhale, come up to a guided squat. So set those hips low, lift those fingertips high. We're going to lift our right heel, tap it down, left, down, right, left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're going to hold both heels up at the same time. Now set those hips a little lower. Pulse it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those heels down. Inhale, tall. Beautiful job. Turn all your toes to the front of your mat. Pop this back leg in. So both of your heels touch down. Left heel touch down, right heel touch down. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold for your pyramid pose. Frame that right foot. Pull your right hip back, level off those hips. Then fold the torso over the thigh. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe here. Last breath. Beautiful job. Plant that left palm. Inhale your right hand to the sky for your reverse triangle. Keep pulling that right hip back. Breathe here. Last breath. Beautiful job. Tap that right hand down. You're going to step back to your high plank. Remember, you can skip this. Lower down halfway, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. We're going to do all that on the other side. And then we'll make it to the floor finally. You're doing awesome. Last breath. Inhale, left foot high. Step your left foot to your left hand. Drop that right heel down. Warrior 2. Big stretch. Just getting the alignment. Straighten that left knee. Pull that right hip back. Pull the left fingertips forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Bring your left hand down to your mat, inside or outside of your foot, your shin, or to a prop to help you out. Help us stay strong. I'll bring my hand to my shin so I can open up more. Spiral those right ribs behind you. Last breath. Beautiful job. You're going to walk your hands to the right side of your mat. I'm going to flip around so you can see me. Well, if you're flipped around, then you can't see me. Anyways, it'll be simple. Toes in front of heels, legs wide. You're going to plant your right hand down. Inhale your left hand high. We're just stretching it out here. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right hand lifts. Just a stretch. Exhale, right hand down. Bring both palms to your waist. Inhale up halfway. Let that blood settle so we don't get dizzy. Then inhale the rest of the way up. Again, you're going to turn all your toes to the front of the mat. Hop your right foot forward so both right heel and left heel tap down. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Pull that left hip back. Exhale, fold it. Release those shoulders. Release the head and neck. Last breath. Plant that right palm. Inhale, left hand high, reverse triangle. Keep pulling that left hip back to level off that right and left hip. Last breath. Exhale, that left hand comes down. Step back to your high plank. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Last one. We're going to inhale, float forward to your plank, slow as you go. You're going to come to your forearms in a forearm plank. You're going to use the power in your feet to rock yourself forward, chin pulls forward, and then pull yourself back. We got 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Slowly lower down, catch your breath. Release those hands and release those shoulders. Release the tension in the neck. Going into your locust pose, you're going to bring your arms out to a T. Feet and legs touch. You're going to inhale, come off the ground, float the arms, legs, feet, and hands for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Windshield wiper those legs side to side. Floor bow is next. So knees are bent. Catch the outside of your feet. So your palms are touching the pinky side edge of your feet. Your knees are hips distance apart. You're going to charge your toes to the sky, lifting up your chest, and then rock your weight towards the front of your mat and breathe there. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Release those feet. Windshield wiper those legs one more time. Bring those palms under the shoulders. You're going to push your way up. Swing those legs around. We're going to come into our hip bridge. So your feet are planted, your knees are bent. Slowly roll down your spine. Press into your feet and the back of your head to lift those hips off the ground. Engage that backside body. Shimmy your shoulders underneath. You're going to interlace those fingers and pull your knuckles towards your heels. Take your chin away from your chest. Breathe here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those hands, slow, lower down. We got 2 more. This time, we're going to use one leg at a time when we go up. So we'll go press up, we'll get the interlace, and then we'll take the right leg high. We'll come down, switch it out, left leg high. All right? So inhale, go up. Get that interlace of the fingers, chin away from chest. Press through that left foot, lift that right leg high for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the interlace, bring it down. 2 breaths here. Last one. All right, other side. Inhale, go up. Get that interlace, draw those knuckles towards the heels, chin away from chest. Press through the right foot, lift that left leg high. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remove the interlace, bring it all down. Draw your knees into your chest, squeeze it in. Rock side to side, massage that low back. Releasing those knees, you're going to bring your hands behind your head. Interlace those hands. Tabletop out your legs. We're going to do bicycle crunch, bringing opposite elbow to opposite knee, taking the other leg out straight. We got 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Leave those legs as they are. Take your fingertips, reach them towards the toes. Draw your belly button to your spine. Your core is already engaged. Pulse those shoulders off your mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those shoulders down. Take those legs up high. Reach the fingertips towards the toes. Re-engage that core. Navel pulls into spine. Pulse the shoulders off the ground. Reaching the toe tip back. The fingers towards the toes. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. We're going to tap those feet down. Take your arms overhead and lift the hips up. Stretch out that abdominal wall. Then slowly roll down the spine. You're going to grab the back of your thighs. Rock your way up to sit. Swing those legs around. We're going to come into half pigeon. So you can do this from your hands and knees, or you can do it from down dog. What you're going to do is bring your right knee to your right wrist and then smudge your left leg back. So from the front, it's here. If you have more flexibility in your knee, your shin might be parallel to the front of your mat. That's not my life, so look back at your left leg. Make sure it's straight from your toes all the way to your hip. Make sure your foot isn't cocked off to the side. Coming back forward, inhale tall. Then exhale, fold it down to your degree. Maybe your degree is here. Maybe your degree is flat. If this has pain in your knee, instead of feeling the stretch in your hip, you're going to flip over to your back and bring your right ankle to your left knee and then stretch your hip this way. So if there's pain in the knee, flip over to your back, bring your right ankle to your left knee, then you can catch your left thigh or your left calf muscle. 2 more breaths here. Last one. All right, to get out of this, you're going to bring your palms under your shoulders. You're going to take your right leg back. You'll either be in your table here or your down dog, but you're going to swivel out that right hip, get some fresh blood flow back into that hip joint. If you were on your back, just flip over and meet us in table or down dog. No worries. All right, other side, either from down dog or table, bring your left knee to your left wrist. Smudge that right leg back. Look back at that right leg. Make sure it's straight from your toes all the way to your hip. Coming back forward. Ensuring there's no pain in the knee. You're just feeling that stretch and tension in your hip, glute, and hip flexor. Inhale tall. Exhale, fold it down to your degree. Also notice that each side is different, so you may fold more or less on each side. Just be mindful. Again, if there's pain in this left knee, you're going to flip over to your back. Bring your left ankle to your right knee. You'll catch your right thigh so that you can bring that tension to that left hip joint. Make sure your left toes are flexed towards your shin. You'll pull that left knee away, but pull the right leg in. And you'll feel that stretch in your left hip. 2 more breaths here. Last one. All right. Bring those palms under the shoulders. Push your way back through your down dog or through your table and circle out that left hip. Beautiful job. If you're in table, come back to down dog. Look forward. Whether it takes 1 hop or 10 hops, hop your feet to your hands. Once your feet get to your hands, you're going to tuck those hips down, tap them down to the ground, and take your legs out long. From here, get comfortable on your seat. Inhale tall, legs are together. Exhale, forward fold. You're either going to reach for your shins, ankles, or your feet. Wherever you are, take those shoulders away from the ears and you're pulling your forehead towards your toes. If you have a belt or a strap or a hair scarf or something, you also can wrap that around your feet and use that to pull yourself down. Breathe here. Last breath. Inhale, come up slow. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Draw your heels towards your pelvis. Your knees tap down or as much down as they can. They may be up here. If this hurts too much in your groin area or your knees, you can sit on a pillow or a block to give yourself a little more space. From here, you're going to take your right hand to your left ear, pull your right ear towards your right shoulder, stretch that left side of the neck. Inhale, come up and switch. Left hand to right ear. Draw that left ear towards left shoulder. Stretch that right side neck. Inhale, come back to center. You're going to take the back of your head towards your spine. Lift your chin high. Exhale, chin to chest. Interlace the hands. Bring your hands to the back of your head. Draw your elbows together in front of your forehead. Breathe here. Inhale, come up. Release those hands. If you're sitting on a block, remove the block because we're going to inhale tall. And then we're going to forward fold. So you may fold out flat. You may just bring your palms down. We just want to start to open up this groin area. So whatever feels good to you. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Shake that head out. Yes and no and yes. Loose in the neck. Walk those hands back in on your inhale. We're going to take both legs out long. One more big stretch. Exhale, forward fold. One more breath here. Inhale, come up slow. Take your left leg out. You're going to bring your right foot to the end or a belt or something. You can use that to pull yourself down. If you have really tight hamstrings, you're going to bend that knee. So go where you need to go. Breathe here. On your inhale, you're going to come up. You're going to plant your right palm behind your hip. You're going to press into your palm and your right shin. Lift your hips off the ground. This is your wild thing pose. Pull your chest towards the sky. Push those hips higher and higher. And exhale, let it go. We're going to do that on the other side. Right leg is out. Left foot comes inside the right thigh. Center yourself over your right leg. Inhale, tall. Exhale, we fold. Remember, if you need to grab a strap or a belt, feel free. Also, feel free to bend this knee if you need to. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, come up slow. Exhale, left palm plants. Inhale, those hips lift. Press through that palm and that left shin. Use that backside body. Push those hips higher. One more breath. And let it go. Take both those legs out long. You're going to slow roll down your spine, coming out flat on your mat. Then you're going to draw those knees into your chest, squeeze in. On your exhale, let your knees fall to the right. Take your gaze to the left. Keeping those knees stacked if you can. If this doesn't feel good or you don't have enough stretch, you can straighten out that bottom right leg and then just pull the left knee down towards your back. You also can bend up your bottom right leg and take your left hand and catch that foot. Whatever feels best. Wherever you are, you're taking your gaze over your left shoulder. Draw your left shoulder down to your mat. Twist through that left side body. Inhale, come through center. Other side, drop those knees down to the left. Take your gaze to the right. Again, keeping those knees stacked here or straightening out that bottom leg, pulling that right knee down closer to your mat. You also can bend that left leg, catch that left foot with the right hand. Taking your gaze over your right shoulder. Draw that right shoulder down to your mat. Twisting through that right side body, opening up. Last breath here. If you have that foot, release that foot. Come back through center. Draw your knees into your chest. Squeeze it in. On your exhale, you're going to park those knees. Grab the soles of your feet for happy baby. Draw your knees down towards the earth. You can stay here. You can alternate straightening your legs. You can straighten both legs. You also can grab those toes, bring the legs together, and come into a pike. Whatever feels good to you today. Breathing here. Last breath. Beautiful job. We're going to release those toes. Take your legs out long for your final rest pose. There's a gap between the feet. Palms are either away from the body, hands facing up, or if you want to ground down a little more, maybe you're anxious, maybe it's been a long week, you'll bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Closing the eyes softly. Start to slow down your breath. So deepen your inhales and your exhales. Eyelids closed softly. Tuning into the breath, dropping your thoughts. Letting go of your to-do list. Letting go of everything that's going on outside of you right now. Just breathing here. As you inhale, draw that breath all the way down below the belly button, into your low back, all the way up into your chest and shoulders. Take a pause and then exhale, sigh it out. Still staying tuned into your breath. Breathing deep, taking long, slow inhales and even slower exhales. Make that out breath just a little longer than your in breath. Your shoulders relax away from your ears. The tongue falls away from the roof of the mouth. You release the tension in the jaw. Breathe here. We'll take a few more breaths here before we begin to move about. If you would like to set an intention for your weekend or maybe for the rest of your month, since we just started a month, feel free to do so now. If you need to send any love and light to anyone in your life or connected to you, feel free to do so now. With your next breath, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle out your wrists and your ankles. Lift and lower those shoulders. Open and close your jaw. And take your head left to right. Take a big inhale. Stretch your arms overhead like a big good morning stretch. On your exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Squeeze in. With your next breath, let your knees fall left or right, your preference. You're going to use your arm or your hand as a pillow. Rest here for one more second. Sending yourself a little love, light, and gratitude. A little appreciation for taking the time out to move your body and rest your mind. With the strength of the arms, bring yourself to a simple seat, eyes closed, hands at heart center. Stacking the spine tall, rooting down through the sit bones. We're just going to take one big breath in together, hold at the top. Exhale, sigh it out. Thank you all so much for sharing your love, light, and practice with myself as well as each other. Thank you for joining me here today. Please continue to spread love and light around you as well as stay safe in these times. Have a great day and a beautiful weekend. Amen and namaste. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you got your body moving, rested your mind a little bit, let some things go. Please share this stream with anyone who is not able to, well, I was going to say get out the house, but that's irrelevant. Not able to guide themselves in a practice or maybe just need something extra to do or something new to do, so we can continue to spread light and keep everybody positive while we're going through this crazy transition. If you guys need anything from me, hit me up online, Instagram, Facebook. Thank you all for joining. Moya's on. Hey, girl. Hey, yum you from Instagram. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Let me know if you need anything, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your morning to join me today. Have a blessed day, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.